What's going on, everyone? Today I'm in Auburn, California. I found a nice little winding road that we can drive this car on so you guys can get a feel of how it handles and accelerates in an environment like this. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome and thank you for watching. I am going to do a build of this car. It's not going to be too crazy until I get monetized, so if you like this video, subscribe and it'll help me out. But I just ordered my first mod. I bought the PRL Cobra cold air intake, and that should be in about a week. And I'll put that on, and then we'll do a bunch of crazy stuff with it. So, actually, here's the thing. So I just got this head strap for Christmas. This is me trying it out, this video. I've never launched a car before, and so I've never really done like a true 0 to 60. I've always done like a 5 roll or a 10 roll or whatever. So if that is something that you guys would like to see, you know what? If this video gets 100 likes, I will drop the clutch and do a 0 to 60. I'm open to anything, really. I've always been kind of on the fence about lowering a car, but I mean, if that's something that you guys would like to see, if you guys want to see me bring this to a drag strip and do some quarter-mile runs, I'll do it. Just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. I would be interested as well to see the 0 to 60 time for this. Honda said that the 6% shorter final drive ratio should increase acceleration feel, quote unquote, that's what they said. But they didn't release any hard numbers, and I have yet to see Motor Trend or Car and Driver or any of those car journal magazines release any hard 0 to 60 numbers or quarter mile numbers. So one of the first things I noticed about this car was that third gear is so big. So if I'm in second, here, I'll show you guys. I'll get into second gear. I'm at 28 miles an hour, 3,500 RPM. I go down to shift into third. It drops about 2,300 RPM. That's fucking crazy. That's way too big of a difference in between gears, I think. Now, the good thing about that is that when you're driving in town, third gear is nice because you can, you know, drive in like a 25 mile or 30 mile per hour speed zone, and you can stay in third gear and you're in a good power point in the RPM range. So that is one good thing about third gear. All right, let's romp on it a little bit. Ooh, that felt good. I should get up in a second gear, shouldn't I? Might do that. I've never really done this in a car before, so give me a break. I'm no race car driver either. Ooh. You know, this car really does go pretty good. For what it is, it does a good job. I can stay in third gear going all the way up here. Third gear is just so massive. I also need to go to the dealership and see if they will be willing to disconnect the microphones that feed into the active sound system or whatever the hell it is that makes the engine noises in sport mode. I'm not a fan of that. If you can't make your fucking car sound good from the factory, then don't try to artificially make it sound good. Like, that's just... leave it up to the... Honda should know by now. Honda should know that their SI customers and their Type R customers, they mod the fuck out of their cars. Like, shouldn't Honda have social media people who go and actually, like, read the Facebook pages and read the forums and watch the YouTube videos of people who have these cars and see what people like doing? We don't want fake engine sound. That felt good. And we want more displacement, god damn it. 1.5 liters? Are you serious, Honda? You go from a 2.4 K24, that was an amazing engine. I had a 9th gen Civic SI, I had a 2013, and that thing was a fucking beast. This car feels really good, I will say. But I mean, from the factory, it's already pretty much at its max. Honda says that this thing will do 20.3 PSI max from the factory, which I don't think anyone has actually seen that. So I'm very curious to see what the next generation SI and Type R are going to be like. Maybe if I get monetized and I can, you know, make a steady income from YouTube, I think maybe at that point I would buy the 2020 Type R, because we still have yet to see what the 2020 Type R is going to be. We don't know if it's going to share the same front bumper changes that the Sport and SI models have, or if it's going to have something totally different from those. We don't know what the interior differences are going to be. We just don't know. Personally, my opinion on the Type R is it's too much red. Too much fucking red everywhere. Too much red seats. Too much red on the steering wheel. It's got that red stripe on the bottom of the body kit circling the car. I think that is fucking tacky. I don't like it. I think they need to get rid of that. I think they need to just put it black. If people want to put a red stripe, they'll put a fucking red stripe. And if people want to put a red stripe around their wheels, or if they want to get wheels with red stripes around them, they'll do it. But don't force people to have that stupid shit from the factory. Honestly, if the first couple things I would do if I bought a Type R is I would tone down the red accents on the car. I would get different rims. I hate those rims. I think the rims would be pretty cool. Not perfect, but I think they'd be pretty cool if they didn't have that red stripe circling the wheel. Also, I think the body kit would be awesome if it didn't have that red stripe on the bottom of the car. I just don't like it. Third gear is so big, man. I can stay in third gear the whole entire time on this mountain. Maybe second gear in some places, but yeah. You know, I think it is pretty cool that this car does have sport mode though. The technological advances between this and the 9th gen are quite substantial, I think. Especially if you have a 2020 and you're comparing that to a post mid-model refresh 9th gen. So you're talking about, for the 9th gens, 2012 was kind of a shit show, but I do think the front bumper looks the best of all the sedans. 2013, they updated the sedan and the coupe with nicer seats and nicer interior, and 2014, that's when they officially did their mid-model refresh. And, you know, it had different rims, it had some different things about the interior, like it had a touch unit standard. So if you're comparing like a 2014 to a 2020, technological advances are amazing. They really are. They're not perfect, because you're still talking about like a $24,000 car. Well, MSRP is $25,900, but if you pay $25,900 for a 2020 Civic Si, just don't. You pay invoice or below invoice. You do not pay more than invoice for this car, okay? And invoice, you can easily search that on Google. You can find it. It's $24,388. So don't pay any more than that for your 2020 Civic Si. But anyway, the technological advances we have, the Honda Sensing, which is pretty cool. I mean, it kind of freaks me out. I don't really use it. I only use the lane keep assist. Actually, now that you reminded me, I'm going to turn off collision mitigation braking system, because that shit sucks. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me the other day when I left it on. It slammed on the brakes for me, and I did not need to slam on the brakes. Like, it was kind of ridiculous. So I did not like that. But yeah, so I have some respect for this car, although the 1.5 liter thing, not into that, man. No VTEC. I don't know. I get it. Times are changing. Everyone's going electric, turbo, smaller engines, this and that. I get it. One day, if I can afford it, I probably will get an 8th or a 9th gen Civic Si to build. Or I think like a 2005 or 6 Acura RSX Type S would be awesome too. I test drove one of those, and it's a fun little car. Let's have some more fun up this hill right here. This is our last one before we cut the vlog off today, so Hope you enjoy the last couple minutes of the vlog. I will shut up and just let you listen to the car. I'm gonna let this car get a little bit ahead of me, and let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Instead of letting Matt Farah beat the shit out of my car, I did it myself. So if you guys want to see more of that while it's under warranty and everything, let me know, and I'll give it the juice. If you like this video, subscribe, comment, leave a like, do all that cool stuff so I can grow my channel, do more stuff like this. I'll see you next time, guys.